Hi guys, welcome back to Bougie Doll Life. My name is Katrina and today we're gonna do a doll makeover. So I have this rainbow high chair out because you know this is where I want to sit our doll candidate that we're going to be doing a makeover for. Now the doll that we're going to do a makeover for, she was on the shelves for a long time. I had her for years in the box. And she's not even a collector doll, she's a playline doll, but I just liked her. This is even before I started doing doll photography and all that. So when I saw her in my closet, I'm like, I want to photograph her. So let's go ahead and give her some made to body and give her something that I do want to experiment, which is doll tattoos. So I did order some from Amazon that we're going to have a look at. So let's go ahead and show the doll that we're going to be giving a makeover. Today's doll is going to be the boxer Barbie. Now this Barbie right here, I've had for years. You can tell it has a little bit of this on it. Like, I had this doll for like about roughly 5-6 years, okay? And I saw on Instagram a photograph of her that someone did, and I'm like, wow, she photographed so beautifully. Plus this is the face that my Froggy stuff uses for her mini-me, and I just think it's a beautiful face mold, and I really do want to photograph this face mold. So let's go ahead and give her a makeover. So first thing I'm going to do is find her a body match, which I already have one for her. So for her body match, I'm going to be using the Curvy Barbie Looks. I think she's Barbie Looks number 12. So we're going to be using her because, of course, I do want her on a curvy body because majority of my clothes is for curvy dolls. So I feel like she's a perfect match for her. And this is the face mold Freda. I think either Freda or Freda. So I'm going to go ahead and put their heads in some hot water and do a head swap. So let's go ahead and swap their heads. Okay, so now she's fully articulated, which I decided to give her the name Robin. I decided this name, honestly, when I decided I wanted to give her a makeover. She just looks like a Robin to me, and I like the name, so that's what we're gonna call her. So next, we're gonna work on Robin's hair, and you can see she's already fully articulated. I love this body. Again, this is the Barbie Looks number 12 body, and this is the boxer Barbie that we're using as the face sculpt. If you guys know the name of this face sculpt, let me know in the comments down below because it's very pretty and I really like it. So next we gotta work on her hair. So we're gonna go ahead and take her puff down. So when I took her hair down, she has this really nice fro, and I love the light brown color to it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna part her hair down the middle, and I'm gonna pretty much give her a braid out. If you guys don't know what a braid out is when you just braid the hair, and we're gonna go ahead and give it a boil rinse, and then I'm going to let it dry, and then once it dries, it's gonna be like textured but with a little bit of wave to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and part her hair down the middle and give her some braids. Okay, so the doll's hair is braided. So to reinforce the middle part, I'm gonna take the braids and pretty much tie it down to her neck and put a rubber band around the neck, pretty much like this. It's just so the hair can stay down, because once I dip it in the water, I wanted to have a kind of permanent middle part, but I wanted to lay on the side. Okay, so we dipped her hair, and now we have the rubber band around her neck to secure the hair down the way we would like. So when it dries, we take the braids out, it'll look exactly the way we want it. So next, I want to do something special with this doll. So what am I going to do? Add some tattoos to her. So I was looking at some tattoos I got from Amazon. I got this one right here, and then I have this one, which I'm really looking at the most. I really do want to put this one on her, like on her back, but I'm a little concerned about the whole movement of her back, so I might have to cut it in half and do it in pieces. But I do want to put that one on her back, and then maybe I'll save this for another doll. And then I want to put something on her wrist. So I like the little birds on this part right here, since we're going to be naming her Robin. So I'm just going to cut off the little bird and put it on her wrist as a tattoo. Now usually I do not show my dolls naked on camera. That's just my personal preference. I like that for the integrity of my channel. Everyone's different. So I'm gonna go ahead and show her back, And then I'm going to go ahead and apply the tattoo. And to apply the tattoo, we're going to do it just like how humans apply temporary tattoos. We're going to put it on her back, put a little bit of water on a damp rag, and hold it there for a few seconds, and then let go, and then reveal the tattoo. Okay, so we have the doll in position where her back is facing me, and I cut the tattoo in half. So the top part of the tattoo, I'm going to go ahead and place it on her back and peel the clear part off. So this is the top part. So I'm just going to place it kind of like slightly up under her hair and have it just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and wet that part with a damp paper towel. And I got to make sure I get all the parts so it won't move around so much. This is the best I can do without showing my doll completely nude. Because I don't know, I just don't like to show dolls nude. That's just my opinion. But yeah, so I just hold on to it just like you would if it was on a human skin. Just hold it for a few seconds so it can stick to the skin or to the doll body. Hopefully this comes out good because I haven't done one this big. I've done smaller ones on my other dolls, but nothing this big. So I hope it does stay. Okay, so it stayed. Okay, it looks good. All right, so now let's apply the second half. So the second half is gonna go on the tail part. So I wanna make sure it lines up with the rest of the tattoo. So that's from like this point on. And then I'm gonna take that same damp cloth and apply it without it coming off because I want it to look like one big tattoo. So this is pretty much gonna stay on the doll's skin. You can remove it with acetone if you get tired of it or if you want to switch out your doll's tattoo. But for the most part, it should work. You just gotta make sure you have a really damped towel. You don't want something that's not damped enough because then it's not gonna give you what you want. So yeah, so it looks like it completely stayed. So yeah, I like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take the rag and let it stay. And if you want to secure it more, you could spray it with Mr. Super Clear and it will make the tattoo stay on the body a lot better, which probably is what I'm going to do. So I'm gonna go outside and spray her back with some Mr. Super Clear and then bring her back inside. Okay, so for you guys that are wondering, this is how the tattoo came out once the Mr. Super Clear dried on the doll's back. I really like it. I think it came out really nice. And if I ever want to change it, I could just remove it with acetone and add a new tattoo. So I'm gonna go ahead and put her robe back on and we're gonna add the tattoos to her wrist. Okay, so now we're gonna put tattoos on her wrist. So for her wrist tattoos, all right, so we're gonna put the birds on this wrist right here. So I have this one right here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take the plastic off. And I'm gonna go ahead and take some water and damp it around her wrist. And make sure you have a towel underneath your doll unless you're gonna mess up your dollhouse, or if you don't want your floors to get wet, make sure you have a towel underneath your doll. So pretty much just damp that and then it comes right off. So there's the tattoo on her wrist, and I'm just gonna damp it with water to press it down on her skin. And then there's a second part that goes down, so we're gonna go ahead and complete that part. Okay, so this is the other piece of the bird tattoo. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and damp it, pressing on it. And then when I press off, it should be damp enough to where it sticks to the skin, to the plastic. I was about to say the skin. So yeah, you see? So there she goes. She has her half sleeve of birds. It looks so pretty. I really like how it looks on her. Really, really cute. And whatever's lifting up, you just pat it with a damped paper towel. And again, if you guys ever want to change it, you guys can always change it with acetone. Let me move it closer so you guys can have a better look. It's like little birds on her wrists. So cute. I really think it's really, really cute, and I really like it. Alright, so next we're gonna go ahead and paint her nails. Okay, so for her nails, sometimes I use acrylic paint and matte Mod Podge, but today I'd rather use a nail polish because I want a certain color for her. So sometimes I'll paint my doll's nails with nail polish. So I'm gonna be using the Sally Hansen Insta Dry, this color right here. This color is called Buff and Tumble. So yeah, I'm gonna be using this, and then I use a toothpick to paint my doll's nails. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint her nails with the nail polish. Okay, so this is how my doll's nails look once I'm finished painting them. They're not always the best job, but it looks good enough to me to where it doesn't look a hot mess. So this is pretty much how I paint my doll's nails, with a toothpick, either with nail polish or Mod Podge with acrylic paint. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let that dry. So now that I have her nails painted and everything done that I want personalized to this doll, I'm gonna let her dry overnight, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow for part 2 where we finish up her look. Alright guys, so it's the next day and her hair should be completely dry. So these will look really cute on her. So I'm gonna go ahead and get her dressed, and then I'm gonna go ahead and find some shoes, and then we could take down her with the dress. I did add 2 more tattoos, one right here like on the side of the chest. I thought it was so cute. It was giving me very much Rihanna vibes. And I put these flowers right here on the corner right there. I think it's so pretty. So now I'm going to take down her braids. So let's go ahead and take down her braids, and then we'll see the final result. This is the final result of how Robin came out in her makeover. Hope you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to turn your post notifications on. Follow your girl on Instagram to see my beautiful pictures of Robin. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.